What is going on, guys? It's your boy, Mighty Madurista, bringing you guys TOPPS Kick Tutorial Part 2. Now, if you haven't seen Part 1, I suggest you look at that first, so you can understand the basics, and then come back to this video to continue on to the difficult stuff. But if you already watched the video from before, let's get started. Now, you see where it says contests? You want to press on that. And basically, contests coincide with real games. And this is when you play your cards. Contests are optional. You don't have to do it to get cards. But it's something nice to do to, possibly gain some coins. Because you actually just joining in one contest can just get you 500 coins. Even though that's not a lot, it's something. So, contests basically coincides with real-time games, whether it's a match week or a UEFA Champions League final. But as of right now, there aren't any to join because the season for leagues is over as of right now, and it won't stop until the season begins. But I'll still explain it to you guys once the season actually begins. So let's pick one for an example. If you want to pick the UEFA Champions League, which was against Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. So basically, the only cards you can play is players from these two teams. Now, I could play Ronaldo, Bale, Marcelo, Vasquez, blah blah blah. But what the goal is, you can only play a number of cards, which I believe is 11. And you don't have to play with only Real Madrid cards or Atletico. You can play with both. But your goal is to play cards that have a high multiplication number. Now, remember from the last video I showed you how, the multiplication thing works out with the points. So, like, for an example, for this Verratti, for one thing that he did, which is like touches, he got 122 added to his points. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, just for doing touches in that game, he gained 122. Now that number is going to be multiplied by 4.4, and then that number will be a higher number. So but if you want to play with, for an example, a Verratti that is not as high, like the white ones, see, from that game he only gained 218 points, which is not a lot. So that's why you need to aim for these cards like this, because you'll get a higher amount of points. Now, every player who has this game is going to do it. Is going to join contest. And the thing is, whoever gets the most amount of points wins. So they could win like an award card, they can win, a lot of coins. And it's like, for an example, I was rank 1,498 because I only had 3,953 points. I don't have a lot of cards that has, a high multiplication number. Of course, this guy who's in first place has a lot of these cards that has a high multiplication number, and he got 38,533. So basically, it might seem impossible, but you still get something out of it. There's no losers that get out of these contests. The lowest number you can get for just joining the contest is 500 coins. So there's something nice to play with. It's just like something that you can, have fun with. That's it. And that's basically the point system. It doesn't seem that hard, to be quite honest, once you actually understand it. I don't know, they made it so difficult in the tutorial that TOPPS Kick gave you. So then we want to move on to the info. And this is where all your news is. This is where you know what new cards are coming out and when and what packs are you going to find them. So like for an example, there's vintage wood variants in for UCL cards. That means there's a new pack coming out and it gives you all the information of the players, your chances of getting these players, and if you collect all of these cards you could get rewards, and that's basically for every pack that comes out. And then as you scroll down even lower, you see all these comments, and usually these comments is basically the marketplace. That's what I like to call it, because this is where everyone is selling cards or trading cards, basically as to advertise what cards they want and what cards they need. So what you'll see is, for this one person, he wants Cavani cards for Arsenal cards, you know. So he wants to trade from any season, and he some people like will specify what season they want their cards from, and some people, they honestly, you know, want a card. And you see there's like this one guy who wants Lewandowski for Costa. If you have Costa and you really want Lewandowski, you want to trade with this guy. And you can also say what you want to, if you want anything like, or I could just easily say you trade with just a question mark, and sometimes people just send me offers. Now, you see where it says the stars? This guy has 5 stars out of 5 stars, and 283 people rated him 5 stars. And to be quite honest, stars do actually count. It counts as your trade reputation, if you're a really good trader or a bad trader. And some people give you like, you know, 3 stars because, you know, they won't let you trade with them or something like that, or they just don't understand what you want from them. But that, you know, that's basically it. And then the final thing is your home, which is what you open every single time when you get in this app, what you see every time when you get in this app. So you see where it says trades, this is how you trade with other people. As you can see, I have no pending trades or any of that stuff because I don't really need cards as of right now. But if you want to see my past trades, I'll just give you some examples. Well, it looks like they all got erased. But yeah, I'll show you in one video if you want how, you know, what are good trades and what are bad trades, because a lot of people sometimes fall in the trap thinking a trade is really good, but to be quite honest, it's pretty bad. And then see, this is where your contest is. I've done 9 contests, got the prizes, which were the 500 coins. And in awards, this is how you like get, you know, awards for just getting cards. Like for an example, I got this De Bruyne card. You know, I got like probably like 2,500 coins. So even collecting cards from packs, you know, you can get coins many different ways. And then this is basically looking at all of your cards. And here's the matches that are upcoming soon. And then this is the social area where you find your friends that you add, or just a fan feed where, you know, more people advertise what cards they want and need. And the last thing I want to show you guys is how you actually trade with other people. So let's say I want to trade with this guy right here, CR7 Wingman. Now I'll go to his profile, look at all of his cards, and then say, ooh, I really want this Vidal. So you press this trade button right there, right next to that square in the bottom where it has the 2 arrows and the plus sign. You press on that, and then basically you want this card, and then you want to give him, let's say, this rose. And then you want to give him, like, you want to take his rose, and then you want to give him like this Casemiro. You can either double tap or drag him over. Then you press next, and then you add a comment if you want to say, hey, if you want any other trade, just hit me up. And then you press send, but I'm not gonna send that because that's a really bad trade on my side. But yeah, that's basically the Tops Kick app. The point system is not really hard. Some people overthink about it. But yeah, that's basically it. If you haven't left a like, please do. And if you're new, please subscribe. And I got a ton more videos for you guys. And still leave comments if you still don't understand something that I haven't addressed from this app. But yeah, that's it. It's your boy, Mighty Madrista. Peace.